Hey, everybody at home. It's Ron with Ron's Computer Videos, and I'm joined by...
Eric's Edge.
I was going to say, a mute guy. Eric, how are you tonight?
Missing my cues, apparently.
Oh, that's okay. It's all right. It's, I mean, we only covered this 6 times in rehearsal, but it's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm a slow learner.
It's okay. It's fine. It's trust me. Trust me. Okay. So, Eric, thank you for taking time out of your evening. We're going to go ahead and we'll say hi to some folks in chat here real fast. We don't have a ton of people that are participating in chat at the moment, but that'll build up during the evening because I'm sure people will have questions. I've got some stuff to kind of get us started because I've got some questions about kind of the process and what inspired you to do this and about the development cycle and all this type of stuff. But again, housekeeping. I want to say hello to Hardware Hacker, Everything is Broken Garage, 1-Bit Fever Dreams, and I'm sure that we will see more people as the night goes on. But again, thank you for showing up, and let's get right into... Oh, and Eric Rankle. Eric, nice to see you. And CDI as well. So again, we'll have a few people, especially people that are interested in HyperCard development. So I guess that's as good a place as any to start. So when did you first become enamored with HyperCard, and when did you write your first stack?
Oh, wow. Okay. Harken back to yesteryear, 1988. I was at university in my fourth year, and was working for the department that maintained the labs and did repairs and everything. So I got to hang out in our Macintosh lab with all the pluses and everything, and came across this disk that had HyperCard on it and went, "What's this?" Never looked back once I got there.
Yeah, I'm kind of from that same era where I remember that you could download stacks, and at first I really didn't understand what they kind of were, but then I actually went to the local Apple store, and they had a demo one day, like on a Saturday morning, on how to like build your own HyperCard stacks, and they showed people this very rudimentary thing where it was basically like a picture and buttons, and you could kind of flip back and forth.
Yeah.
And I know that that's how a lot of people kind of used it, where it's basically just like a stack of cards. So that hyperlinking sort of, kind of scenario.
Yep.
But there's so much more to it. The programming, the ability to like call things from other applications. It was years later that I went to work for a department at Southern Illinois University in Carbondale, Illinois, where they actually used HyperCard to connect to a 4D database for the purposes of doing like fundraising. So they have like the PBS phone drive, and you could sit there behind a machine and you would put things in, and it would connect over Apple Talk to this 4D database, and it would just take your information right out of this, basically like a front end, and dump it directly into that. So.
Yep. Like I said, it was my senior year in college, and I did a directed study where I had to do a symposium on something. So what I did was I created a graphical programming environment, sort of like LabVIEW, where you connected blocks together, and did it in HyperCard. So that was my first serious development with it. Don't have it. I don't know what happened to the stack.
I think that's a lot of people. It's sort of like everybody's like, Enchanted Scepters. 1-Bit Fever Dreams will know the name of the program. I'm spacing on it at the moment, but basically there was like the adventure game development sort of platform, and then you could make your own games. So like Enchanted Scepters is probably like one of the biggest games that kind of came out of it. It was a Silicon Beach software title that everybody kind of started to make their own adventure game with that world builder. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna. It's worth putting on the screen. World builder, and everybody started to make their own title, and it's on a disc somewhere that was used to like make a desk finally level at some point 30 years ago. But
one of those
I'm in the
AOL discs that Never survived.
Yeah. I think they used like super tough glue on those so that you couldn't just easily relabel them. But I
Yeah.
do remember soaking those AOL discs so you could reuse. Or a lot of people in my computer classes in high school had those AOL discs. And they'd hand their projects in with just black magic marker or
Yep.
like just like murdering the label with like
Yeah, we've all been there.
yeah. But no, HyperCards is super amazing. What a wonderful tool. Never let it said that LSD didn't change the world, right?
LSD and a park bench.
Yeah,
I actually have a dedication in there to that.
that's very cool. I like a little tip of the hat to all of that. So, yeah, Eric Ringel also says the floppy from my college HyperCard projects didn't survive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
absolutely. So, but all right. So, what inspired you to get started again? I know that we did a panel at VCF Midwest in 2023.
Two, I
Two,
think.
wow.
Or was it three?
Well,
That was one of those.
it was the last year that they were at the previous location. So this year, last year is a new location, year before that. So
That was 3 years
2023.
ago. Yeah. Yeah, it must
Yeah.
have been 23.
Yeah. So we did a panel. We talked about kind of your development and HyperCard just kind of in general. You were like, hey, I'm going to have it ready by the next year. But then you were like, the scope, you had that the scope kind of changed a little. And
Yep.
so finally it was released this year. It was available on sale. You could pick it up at the show. I have my copy and it's right there in front of, wait. Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's right there in a place
there.
of honor, right in front of my 128.
Awesome. Too
So-
bad it won't run on a 128.
Well, it's okay. But it's it still looks beautiful over there with my other big box software. You did an amazing job on putting that all together. So
Thank you. It was a lot of work.
yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, I know. I saw you. It was very. I saw you this whole time. But all right, so maybe let's talk just for a minute or two. Talk about maybe the development cycle and how
Sure.
we got there, and then let's get right into the game.
Okay. Well, like said, I thought, hey, I'd like to do an adventure game, and I'm kind of weak in the graphics area, so I thought, let's start with an engine and do a text-based game, and then later I could do graphics.
Mhm.
Well, I really pushed the limits to what I could do inside HyperCard with the code. I rewrote it several times in the process, and then part of the way through, I went in. I ended up realizing I needed something I could use to create the game because I wanted to make it, like a text version of a database you could read to execute the game. That way it wasn't as hard coded.
Right.
And so I ended up adding an extra year writing an editor so that you could create your own games with it. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But, kind of pushed through this year to made VCF Midwest my deadline date to get it done and push through. And I was still correcting bugs the week before. So that's the development cycle. Is like I tried things, I experimented. I have a folder structure on my Mac that's got 2 years of folders because there's no versioning system that you can use for storing stack code, at least no good ones. So it was a lot of trial and error and relearning things and trying things I'd never done before. That's pretty much the development cycle for that.
Well, that does seem like a lot of people's story where it's just sort of like, I'm doing something that hasn't been done in quite a while, and you're looking at those old Usenet posts and trying to leverage kind of the knowledge of the past, but mostly banging your head against things. And so I very much I appreciate the effort that has gone into this.
Yeah, it was a lot of seat of the pants, and I do have some reference volumes. I don't have them sitting here right now. Danny Goodman wrote an excellent book on HyperCard and gives lots of practical advice in it. And then there were some other references, and just digging around, and once in a while you'd find an archived article that somebody wrote somewhere with a little bit of code on it for something. And
yeah, kind of grab some of those things, bring it in. And of course, you were able to just go to ChatGPT and say, hey, write me a HyperCard stack that does these things, right? I mean, of course you could, right?
I actually experimented a little bit with that just to see what it could do. And there's just enough out there for it to come up with, oh, I didn't know HyperCard was object oriented. I didn't know it used a dot syntax for this stuff, because it doesn't. Right.
Yeah, it
So it
hallucinated quite a
hallucinated pretty
bit.
heavily. Yeah.
I even on something as simple as like you can say write an AppleSoft Basic application or program that does this, and this, and it will just hallucinate commands for Basic, and especially AppleSoft Basic. And it's like, no, that is not a thing. No. So
yeah, it was interesting though to just see, and I believe some of the statistics you see now for AI, like there's a 20% reduction in productivity. It takes longer to use an AI to code.
yeah.
And I think it's because people are pulling their hair out saying, no, that's not what I asked you to do.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's I am not a proponent. I will say that there are a lot of offices where Chad is their number one employee. It is not at my place. He's really good at doing things like take this data as it exists and transform it to do this.
yeah.
So just like, here's a comma separated value file, take this and convert it into a different format or something.
Right.
Because all it's doing is running a Python script at that point to do that thing. And it knows maybe the most efficient way to do that. But maybe in the last couple of like weeks, they've changed the site to where it wants to ask you a lot of follow-up questions. And rather than go through and process everything, it'll be like, okay, well, that's part of it. Do you want me to go ahead and do this? Yeah, continue with that. Okay, but when I do that, what about this? Okay, yes, go ahead and do that. Take it as read. Just get the file.
Yes.
And it will ask you so many questions that you'll burn through your ability to do whatever the thing is. So unless you are somebody that's paying money to burn down the rainforest, you definitely it's less and less useful every day.
Yep.
So that's why I very much appreciate people that put in the time and effort, especially on projects like this that are passion projects, stuff for community enrichment, that you put in those long hours.
Yeah, and believe me, I have forgotten more HyperTalk scripting than I remember. So it was quite educational to go back and do it.
Why don't we take 2 seconds? Let's look at the box. Go ahead and get your box. I'm going to grab I'm going to pause my video for just 1 second, and then I'm going to grab my box too. Okay. Whoops. I clicked the wrong icon on my end. So hold on 1 sec. All right.
Got a back too.
So terribly sorry. Yeah, it has a front and a back. It's pretty amazing.
Front and a back.
Yeah,
it's a telescoping box.
Yeah, I was gonna say the box is well printed. Oh, sorry. I recognize that guy.
Yeah.
And mine is signed. I have number 13 of 50. So
yeah, that was the VCF Midwest Special.
Yes.
So they were all signed, although every one that I sell is signed. But those are the ones that are serialized, is just from that show.
Okay. The CD with the game itself, and just so folks at home know, this leverages mini vMac with a custom built setup, so that way that you can just launch it on a modern machine, but all the files are included if you wanted to do this on like a PowerPC era, like real metal Macintosh, right?
Yeah, there's actually 2 builds of mini vMac on there. There's one for Linux and there's one for Windows, and some
There's a note.
instructions for how to set it up.
Yeah.
All the code
Eric
is
was nice
there.
enough to validate everyone's parking.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the code is there, and you can run it native. It does require like a Power PC level of machine to do that, but
Some cute things, some
yeah.
stickers, some doodads. I like, and of course, the Quack of Dawn.
Yes.
Eric Edge sticker. And there are a couple of books. There is a book for the survival guide, full color, which is probably no small feat. Look, it's Eric Dolph.
It's Eric as Gandalf.
Yes. But there, it's a full color manual. It talks about the installation, how to configure things, screenshots, some information about the game world.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's very exciting for me to just flip through it and not show the audience. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, I had a nice 2-page color thing there real fast, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's all kinds of little
Just
stuff. This is very cute.
Graphic. That color manual is
Mhm.
just, again, that was the VCF special because the printing costs are pretty high.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't imagine the labor that went into doing all this too. But a nice full color label about the game editor for making your own kind of custom levels and such, or custom adventures rather. And maybe the most important feelie in the box, really nice cloth map, so that way you can keep track of where you're going, or you can have a slice of pizza while you play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice. All right. I'm going to put all this good stuff right over here and go back to where we are the same size. All right. How about we go ahead and I accidentally, while I was doing this, I dismissed the window I had shared. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen again.
I'm going to look through the questions here a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, the bib is for when you eat Gru.
Yes.
Or for the Gru to eat you.
Yes. It is the it's for the Gru lover in you.
Yes.
Hey Bob, good to see you, sir.
Yeah.
And Joe is right. Never trust a duck in a dungeon.
Yes. I only stole the best material. That's from it's a card game. One of the Jackson games. Oh shoot. What's the name of the game? The cards. No, it's escaping me.
Are these cards against something?
No, not that.
Are they quite short? Are they Munchkin-y?
Munchkin, that's it. Thank you.
I was going to say, there's only so many big card games in this community. So.
Yeah, there's the Duck of Doom, and you're cursed if you pick it up. And it says you should know better than to pick up a duck in a dungeon.
Yeah. All right. Something I want to preface this, because we're about 20 minutes in, and I thought it would be really good. We could spend maybe 40 minutes or so playing a little bit of the game, watching me be terrible at text parsing. But with the creator of the game here, I was hoping maybe he could help me kind of go through it. We could maybe play through a little bit of the game as a bit of inspiration for people with a guiding hand from the dungeon master himself. So now something I want to say so that everybody at home knows. The way that this is set up is largely so that way that it is you copy the stuff to your local drive, you extract the archive, or maybe it's not compressed on the CD, but basically you can copy the emulator with the disk image and everything. It's single click, it just plays, it goes directly into the game. What I am doing here, the way that this is set up in the browser that you see right here is a little different, and that is because for the purposes of the people at home being able to hear the audio of the game, because there is wall-to-wall audio in this. There's voices, there's music, there's sound effects, there's all kinds of stuff that really build out the experience. It's not just playing Zork, it's not playing an Infocom game where you're just kind of like looking at a terminal. There's a lot of like rich media that kind of plays into this. So
with a little help from my friends.
Yes. And need confirmation that the player of the game is not under any performance-enhancing substances. I actually submitted my urine to the International Adventure Gamers Council earlier today. They said, "What's this?" And I said, "It's not apple juice." So I figured that's I figure that's good enough. So
yes, don't lick the duck. Whatever you do, don't lick the duck.
Yes, you might even say it's multimedia, and it is. So anyway, just again as a bit of a warning, this is not going to look exactly how it looks when you play it at home. But let me just make sure. I think I've got the audio and everything set up. We're going to launch Adventure. And your audio, Eric?
Yes, I do.
Right. Hopefully it's not too loud at home for people. If it is, I can try to adjust things.
Bring it down just a little bit. It has to play out before it actually
Yeah. Adventure. Well, actually, Dave reads this as part of the game, but it's Adventure, a text or Adventure, the Quack of Dawn, a text adventure writ in the classic style. The motive is entirely selfish. The purpose is pleasure. The player and programmer are intellectual equals, and the experience is very informal. So
please do enjoy the ride.
Yes, please do enjoy the ride, and you're likely to be eaten by a grue.
If you click on Go to Game, it'll take you back to the game.
Yes, I was going to say that we're just kind of exploring like a tiny bit, because there are quite a few people, community people that were involved, that voices and things on it. There are a lot of people that supported both. Costume director or creative director. Yes. Sorry. I was going to say costumes, wigs by
I wore
Madam Wig of Hollywood.
I was in costume the entire time.
Of course, the disclaimer and the help file. They'll give you a little bit of stuff on what the different commands are. And again, the config menu is where I just was, that we could adjust the volumes and stuff. But I do like that you do have a section here for notes, so that way that somebody like me who's really bad at doing that. So, all right. So we will go back, and we're going to go ahead and actually, this is really funny, the stats thing, because I clicked that before I actually played the game. I don't want to wreck anything.
Oh, did it come out and say you suck?
No, it comes out, and it's like it's all end up like equal 42. All right, I'm fine to lose my current thing, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to load the deck that has Quack of Dawn in it.
Adventure, the Quack of Dawn, a mostly text adventure game, copyright 2025 by Eric's Edge Games, all rights reserved.
Great. And that is, and you heard that okay? The volume of that was okay? Okay, great. All right. You awaken from a deep slumber, disoriented, and you find yourself in a ruined chamber. As you regain your wits, you remember hastily triggering your stasis field. Although you can't remember why, you feel fine, and a quick inventory confirms that you are indeed intact. Chill passes in the air. More text. A wall of text.
Yes, and
approaches.
Some of this, it was narrated fully, and I ended up having to cut and put some of that on the floor because it was too long.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So, but a little bit of editing.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, and it's
exit intro.
Okay. Oh, beautiful dismissing this other window here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The sun, a brilliant and somewhat oppressive orb, beat down on a hidden glade, its rays cutting through the canopy above, illuminating the scene. The air is thick with the sweet, heady perfume of wildflowers, their petals a riot of blues, yellows, and purple dots. Wait, sorry. What did I read?
It is a little verbose.
Dotting the emerald carpet of grass. The bees buzz lazily from blossom to blossom, their hum a soft drone. In the hazy distance, the forest thickens, revealing silhouettes of strange trees. Their branches are twisting into grotesque, unfamiliar shapes. Their leaves, even from afar, seem to possess an unnatural sheen. To the north and to the south, you see a trail. Dr. Nobody, you see a lamp.
And there's
3
items.
grenade, 3 limbus, a flower, a flask, 10 gold, Dr. Nobody. You see an old wizard.
So there are a couple of things that you can do here. There's a commands button. So if you're not sure what to type for a command, this is one of the things that you don't get in most text adventure games.
Yes.
So it's like help, and it's all in context. So you can change your name so that you're not Dr. Nobody, you're whoever you want to be. You can talk to the wizard, various things.
Oh, wait.
It's call me.
Oh,
space
call
name.
me.
Space. Call me Blondie. Here you go. Well met, Blondie.
Yes. Well, I mean, call me. All right. So I want to get all these items. So I'm going to get all. I remember that. Being command. Okay. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to look again and see. Okay. To north and south, you see a trail. Blondie, you see an old wizard.
Yep, you can abbreviate the names.
Hail, strange traveler, I sense some magic about you. Are you a kindred spirit in the arcane arts?
I'm going to say that since I've completed my magician's training school through the Doug Henning School of Close-Up Magic, yes. Oh, wait.
Here's the limitations of it. It isn't really a dialogue engine. It's more of he just talks to you. You can talk to him.
Yes.
So
well, I talked to him, and
you can
I would
talk
say
to him again.
Okay.
Do not be troubled by the mysteries you encounter. Magic is merely science and technology lost to the ages.
I loved this guy in the Black Cauldron.
You know, this voice actor really, really knew his part.
I think he did. It sure sounds that way. All right. Well, I will not be troubled by the mysteries again, so I'm going to look again, see what my options are. Ooh, wait. He's offering another line here.
Yeah, sometimes it'll randomly offer to talk to you.
In your realm, metal and lightning intertwine to power magnificent artifacts. This was known to the ancients as technology, which I am afraid is mostly a lost art.
Some of the other technical limitations, I'm only using one channel for audio. I could use 4, but I didn't want talking and the music and things like that intermixed.
Right.
So it does the background sound effects and then the dialogue.
Okay, we will go north.
A good choice. Had you gone south, things happen.
Oh, no doubt. Ooh, but the music is still ominous.
Yes.
The trail begins as a narrow ribbon of packed earth winding through the glade. As it curved towards the edge of the forest, it began to change. The cheerful birdsong fades, replaced by the rustling whispers of unseen things in the undergrowth. The sunlight, which had previously filtered through the leaves and playful patterns, is now choked by the dense canopy, casting the trail into perpetual twilight. Gosh, the font is quite small for my old vain eyes.
Yeah.
Well, that's my window on this side. So the air grows heavy and thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves.
Yeah. Yada, yada, yada.
Okay, I feel like I'm being watched. The deeper you venture into the wood, the more oppressive the silence becomes, broken only by the occasional snap of a twig underfoot. A sound that echoes from tree to tree like a whispered warning. You see trails leading to the south, north, and west. You also see a merchant.
Their masterworks all. You can't go wrong.
That sounds like our friend Retrotech or Die. Is
Close.
it? Okay.
Close.
The Masterworks all. Okay. Well, I want to know all the things he has for sale. So I will talk to him again and see what he has to say.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Okay.
Actually, you're right. That is our friend Retrotech or Die.
I was going to say,
I had to think about it for a moment.
Yeah. Well, it's been a little bit. So
yeah.
Oppressive silence is the best silence.
So a little guidance here. You can buy from merchant.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And again, there might be a slight delay because, again, I am doing this kind of in a not traditional way.
Yep.
Okay. So he's got a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it is very nice that I can instantly find out exactly what all is for sale. I'm going to look at my stat. Okay. Oh, I like you can print that too. That'll be perfect for Global Talk this year. All right. How much gold do I have? So let me look at the commands before I cheat and ask Eric. Okay. Let's see. Will it tell me how much gold I have? List inventory is probably look at gold. Or list inventory. Probably make gold. Well, that blows the whole game wide open.
That doesn't mean you can do it.
Right, sure. I'm sure you got to have the stuff. So
the shortcut here is INV, or just I.
Oh, okay. Nice. Inventory. Right.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
All right. So I have 10 gold, and I can go back up the list here so I don't have to ask him again.
Yep.
So a sword is probably a good thing to purchase.
Well, check your inventory and look to see what you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a slide rule. That's good.
Now there's some things you could have done when you were with the old wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Allies, there's different attributes to characters, and the ally will give you all of his possessions if you ask.
Oh, wow.
So you could have obtained a sword for nothing.
Well, then let me...
And the shortcut here is to take all from wizard. And he will just freely give you everything he has.
Well, that's awful nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you accept one sword for free, one wand for free.
Yeah.
One magic potion for free. Novice cloak. One sweet roll. Nice.
Yes.
And 3 gold for free. Well, thank you. Well, I'm not sure what you have left, wizard, other than you're now a naked old man in the middle of a field.
That may be what you don't want to look at him. No. Actually, it's the same description.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You're like, thank goodness that beard is covering up all the
yeah.
All the non PG bits.
Okay. A recommendation.
Yes.
The cloak is magic, so you could wear that cloak.
I was going to say you could probably put some of those items on. Oh, I gained 1 in magic. Nice.
Yeah, so if you look at yourself instead of looking at something else, you'll see your own stats.
Okay. Wizard lost 1 in health.
Yeah, you've been attacked.
Oh no. Oh no. Gelatinous blob.
No, that was the weapon that he used.
Oh. The wizard?
Well,
What?
you went north again, so you skipped over the merchant. Well,
Oh,
actually,
no.
this could be I'm sorry.
South, north. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, there's also random
encounters
that will occur. So,
okay.
So the merchant might be there, and I think it's another wizard.
The moment the blob strikes, it explodes in a silent, gelatinous blob. It hears fiercely. It smears across everything, and everything clings stubbornly, and it burns. The air is. Oh no! No! 2 health, 2 stamina, 2 attack blob. Okay.
So it also gives you your stats compared to whoever you're battling.
Yeah. Okay.
And you could just, if you want to repeat a command, you just hit the return key.
Okay.
And then return again will repeat it.
Well, wizard takes out the wand, holding it firmly in their hand, waves the wand with a swish and a flick. The attack by the wizard fails. So I wonder. So let me see. I'm gonna attack wizard with wand. I lost 1 magic.
Your attack failed.
Yeah, I know.
And you used up magic.
Oh no. Okay, he's not doing so hot now. The wizard. So the wizard does not have a remaining strength to use the wand.
You look at your inventory.
Okay.
And see what you got. Thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, you do have a grenade. That's rather powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You can make him sneeze with the flower, but that doesn't do much.
Right. I can offer him a sweet roll.
Yeah,
get on his good side.
It doesn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. So let's attack wizard with grenade. The wizard is dead. That's overkill. Look at that. -6.
-6 dead.
Ooh.
Okay, now one of the things you can do now that he's dead,
you
can take all of his stuff. So
I'm going to.
Loot
that blob is going to be my pet now.
Exactly. Loot wizard.
Ooh, flame strike. 1 strength potion, 1. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, he had a few things on him. Okay.
And you can examine items to see their descriptions. So you could pet blob. Well, you look at blob.
See if he there's nothing like it in the inventory. What
I'm sorry. It was called a flame strike, I think. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was actual. Oh, so it wasn't like when you say blob, I thought like a creature and not like a actual like a projectile or something. But it says it was hissing or something. Sorry.
Yeah.
I misread it. So
that's okay.
Look at flame strike.
And you could just do flame or strike or ST probably would work. It's a rather long description.
A blob of suspended flame. No, it's interesting though, but it explains what I was about the size of a peach. It isn't alive in a conventional sense. It doesn't breathe. It doesn't or reproduce. I love it. Like there's a lot of really good flavor text here, Eric, for sure.
Yeah. It's not a tribble.
All right. So let's look around again and see what our options are for places to go. So let's see. I can go back to where the merchant was.
Yep,
Okay.
and the merchant's still there.
Good. All right. So let's. I want to talk to the merchant again.
Need something?
Yes. Remind me again what I need to say to him for him to tell me the items that he has for sale.
Buy from merchant.
Okay. Buy from J.G. Wentworth. Okay. All right. He's got a strength potion, a sword. He's got a fork, a butter knife, a wooden spoon. Those seem like items that you're going to need later. So I'm going to buy.
Some things are free, like the fork.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Oh, you accept one butter knife for free. Thanks. Buy a spoon. Oh.
Yeah, if it costs something, it's a rather long command.
Yeah.
So you buy spoon from merchant for 2 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it says. Or 1 gold, I'm sorry.
Okay. To buy spoon from merchant.
There are no sporks CDI.
I need 1 gold. Okay. Buy spoon from merchant for 1 gold. Do I have to enumerate it like
yeah.
Numeral gold? Yeah, that's what it was.
There you go.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to buy, and I think fork is the last thing. We'll let him see how much.
It was free.
Great. Nice. Okay. So now let's see. Let me look at his list again. So we have interacted with some NPCs. We've heard some audio. We had some comment. Oh, wait. Sorry. I typo.
Buy merchant. He's not for sale.
I don't know. Maybe he does a little rough trade. Who could say?
Merchant. Merchange.
Let's see what I have available. Okay, let's see. He's got 1 strength potion. He's got a grenade. He's got a magic potion. He's got lembas. He's got armor. We don't have any armor.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Can you wear the armor and the cloak at the same time?
Yes.
Buy armor from merchant and he wants 5 gold. 5 gold.
You can also sell items.
Yeah. I don't know. I might want to hang on to some of this stuff. I want to buy all of his gold at half price.
You can buy gold.
Yes, I'm sure. All right. So let me go ahead. I'm going to is equip
where?
Nice. All my stats went up. The armor awakens. You feel a strange surge of energy that resonates through and over your body. You feel a surge of power within you. If the magical reserves are being recognized and amplified. It's now an extension of myself. A second skin. Very interesting. Okay. So now I'm sure all my stats are bumped.
You're still a novice.
Yeah. I was going to say I really haven't done much. But I'm about to break 100.
You're getting there.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to look again and see which directions we can go, which I think is just north at this point.
Actually, I think there's some other locations.
Oh, there's west and east. Okay. Or west, rather. So let's go west. young man.
You do not run into Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, that's... Standing before you is a once magnificent building, a ghost of its former glory. Above it is a crumbling entrance. The word library is still discernible, etched into the stone. What was once a grand facade is now a symphony of decay. The elegant columns are chipped and pitted, their intricate carvings softened into indistinct shapes by centuries of wind and rain. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nature has reclaimed what humans once owned, thick and twisting, snake their way up the walls. To the east is a trail, to the west, the library entrance. Well, of course, I brought my library card, so we're going to go west. Oh, there's a small fire. Inside the entrance, the once bustling hallways are now filled with the dust of centuries. Light filters through cracked and shattered window glass, casting eerie patterns on the wall. The ceiling has collapsed in some areas, revealing the skeletal remains of the upper floors. A grand chandelier that once illuminated the space lies broken on the floor, and crystals scattered like tears shed for the lost knowledge. Rows and rows of shelves now stand in various states of disarray. So let's see. There's a small fire to warm up. There's an entrance to the east. South is deeper into the library. Can I get book?
You can try.
Yeah, here for you to take. Get notebook. Get. Oh, there is no notebook with pencil. There is no notebook with pencil.
Yeah, see, it tries to match whatever text you put in with something that's in your inventory. Or, and you have a notebook and pencil already. So.
Okay, I would just say get all, so I can take all the books.
You figured out the cheat. You go through and you just say get all, and you get all the items that are laying around.
I'm starting up a little lending library back at the spawn for the world. So,
well, thank you, Eric, for the kind compliment. I appreciate that.
Yes. All right, let's see. Does throw babby work? How was babby formed? All right, let's go. Let's keep going deeper into the library. So let's go south.
And you can actually use some of the other directions, like go deeper usually works, or it depends.
You explore deeper into the library. You come across nooks and crannies where nature has begun to reclaim the space. Vines and roots have invaded through the broken windows, tangling themselves around the shelves and binding the books in their grip. Patches of moss and fungi have found a home in the decaying pages. Amidst the ruins, you find a few readable books. Those texts, though damaged, offer a glimpse of knowledge that once thrived here. Time and neglect have erased most of humanity's collective wisdom, leaving only remnants of what was once a treasure trove. You see an engineer. Okay. I know this is going to be a mistake because he's going to want to talk to me about his favorite steam trains, but let's do it anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, dorks.
I know that voice.
State your business.
Escaping steam. You look around, but you see only yourself and the person speaking. Okay. See if he's got anything for sale. He's probably got some limited edition Thomas the Tank Engine trading cards. Okay. He's got a neural disruptor and a bee gun. Okay. So I am absolutely going to buy those items because you never know. Can you become over encumbered in this game? Like, do you
can?
Okay. Well, I might have to drop the fork later then. So, buy. Oh, sorry. EURAL.
And again, you can abbreviate as long as it's unique. If you use the letter A, it's not going to figure it out. But
I don't know what a neural disruptor is. Did I misspell it?
Or I
I
did.
did. I put ER instead of OR.
Yeah, just
Thankfully,
do.
you can. Yeah. Oh
you can
wait.
edit.
Oops. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta wait for it to come back.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to startle you. I mean us. No, that's not right. You didn't mean to startle me, right?
Oh wait. I hit the end key. Whoops.
You went to the map.
Yeah. Good for me. I hit the end key on my keyboard and it went to the map.
Did you hit enter?
Sorry, I was in. I tabbed out of the thing. I wasn't in the right thing.
Yeah.
So. Okay. It does not like what I have done here.
Just try neural or NEU.
ETOR.
You can just.
I think I accidentally I had like an invalid character in there because I tried to. Yeah, I tried to back up and do some stuff.
You buy one neural disruptor for 5 gold.
Buy B gun. And he wants 3 gold for this?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that was on me because I inserted. There was a bad character in there that was tripping me up. So, okay.
So you can look at the gun, the B gun, or whatever.
Looks like a small Nerf gun with a cloudy spherical crystal taped on the top. Small shadows zip around inside the sphere. The engineer said it will shoot angry bees. It could be fired only once. Makes me think you got to hang on to this.
Yeah.
So let's look at neural, NEURAL. This.
Again, you could just type that much and it would figure it out.
Yeah. The neural disruptor causes a loss of strength and magic to an enemy from a distance. Unlike a handgun, it resembles a small rod with indistinguishable ends right in the middle. Equidistant from each end is the activation stud. On one end is written, "This end towards enemy," in tiny print, difficult to read. Why didn't they put the handle on this thing? Use this thing with care and don't stun yourself. That's funny. Yeah, it's like, well, I could point it at... okay, let's point. That might be too much. It's possible for you to say. Okay. Use.
Now, he was an ally or a friend. If you attack someone like that, they just leave.
Okay. Will they show up somewhere else, or is that it? You basically...
Yep. No, they go to another location.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's look around. North is the only way out.
But there are, instead of going out...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to go back. There's a pretty cool thing that happens deeper in the library.
Sure. Okay.
And you can type "go back." It keeps a breadcrumb trail internally.
Okay. So
I know what the problem is. Use the lamp.
Oh, it's too dark. I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Use lamp. Blondie gives the lamp a general toss into the air, and as it leaves your hand, the orb sprouts 2 intricate feathery wings. Now, a winged sphere. The wings beat gracefully, the orb hovering effortlessly above you, and the soft glow intensifies dramatically, expanding from within the orb and casting a brilliant, warm, golden light that illuminates the surrounding areas, as clear and steady as a well-crafted lamp. Wonderful. Now, let's look.
So it has different descriptions depending on whether you use the lamp or not. Okay. You see a chamber to the west.
Yes, nice. So let's go west. Oh, the engineer is back. Amidst the ruins of literature, there are remnants of a bygone technology. Rotting computers and electronics lie scattered in the chamber. Their screens are long darkened, and their plastic shells cracked and deteriorating, like every Macintosh you've ever seen from the 90s.
Yes.
Wires dangle with lifeless vines hanging from the ceiling, like lifeless lines. These machines held vast amounts of knowledge, accessed at the click of a button. Now they are nothing more than the hollow shells of their former glory, victims of the cataclysm that laid waste to the world. What's this? In the far eastern corner, you see a soft glow and hear the hum of electricity. The east is the way. To the west is the way out. To the east.
Go east.
See a engineer. Okay. Oh, nice. I booted it. He found a desk with a strange device under a transparent cloak, glowing faintly. Under the protective dust cover, the beige plastic case is dusty and scratched, bearing the marks of time and neglect. It is in better shape than you expect. The iconic Apple logo on the front is faded, but still recognizable. The monochrome CRT flicks with static, its screen filled with cryptic symbols, distorted. Keyboard, a classic Apple design with its distinctive layout, is covered with a thin layer of grime. The keys feel stiff and unresponsive, not having been pressed in years. The mouse and its rubber ball is still connected and sitting unused to the side. To the west, the way out. To the east, you see another dark chamber with a ruby glow. Blondie, you see a Mackie. Blondie flicks on the computer's power switch.
So, talk to Mackie.
Friendly face flickers into view from the Mac's ancient cathode ray tube.
Try again.
Okay.
My name is Mackie. What's yours?
Very cute.
Yep.
I like to play games on my computers. It doesn't look like any of them are working, though. Of course I'm real. Miss Fox says I am. Well, like I said, Miss Fox isn't in today. Maybe I can help you, though. Ooh, I can tell you a few old magic words that might help you. If you're stuck in a place or fighting a losing battle, just hold up your wand and say, XYZZY, and poof! You'll magically be teleported away to some other location. Somewhere else. Be careful.
That's a Monkey Island reference there, right?
It might be. I don't know.
Okay.
XYZZY is from Adventure or Colossal Cave.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. It's referenced in one of the Monkey Island games, and that's why I kind of
okay.
That's why I know it.
Well, down the hall, there's a reference section with lots of maps and things. But it looks like the library isn't in very good shape right now, if you know what I mean. Oh, and avoid the fire swamp. There are a ton of rodents of unusual size, and other creatures that are dangerous, super dangerous. Miss Fox doesn't want me playing out there. I'm getting a little sleepy. I think I need to take a nap.
It's very cute. It's very cute.
Yep.
Well, I want to make sure that people know where they can go to find a copy of this themselves, Eric. So do you want to maybe share with the class? I know I've got it here in Discord. Give me 1 second. I will paste it.
I've got it too somewhere. I wasn't very prepared.
No, it's okay. It's out on your coffee.
Yes, it's on my coffee. Let me go to the page. If you go to the shop on my coffee shop, go to shop.
You go to
there you go.
coffee.com/Eric's Edge. And I'm sure you can go there and you can support Eric on Coffee just as a reoccurring or a sustaining membership to help him out with his projects. or you can go out there and click to purchase the game, which you said there's a digital distribution model that kind of skips a lot of the big in-person stuff, but it's all available like digitally. It's like a PDF and things like that, so you can see the map and you can see some of the books and all that type of stuff too, right?
Yep, it's exactly the same as the CD. It's got the PDFs with the manuals on it and everything. As a digital download, that's the least expensive option. There's also, you can order just the CD with some stickers and stuff, or the box edition. And I make them on demand, so.
I was going to say, it's probably pretty easy. I could bring this up here too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So you've got a couple of different things out here. Oh, look at you with those glasses up there. Very funny. But no, it's this is fairly inexpensive. You want the digital download. So for $10, it's a lot of entertainment and helps support HyperCard programming and HyperCard gaming in 2025. And a lot of our friends here in the community lent their voices and their talents and stuff to the game, and the countless hours of Eric working on all of this. So I feel very, very fortunate that I was able to pick up the kind of the deluxe edition, so that way that I've got all of the feelies and all the doodads and all the wibblies and all the wobblies and everything that came in the box. Plus, I really like that I have number 13, lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13, yes.
So, but no, it's very, very pretty. So
thank you.
Eric, is there anything else you want to share with everybody? Maybe about production or about anything else, or what you've got planned next? Or
well, I can share a little bit about what's next. I've been tossing around various ideas. People have asked me, well, what's the next game? And I'm kind of doing a tour through the different kinds of games, and the next logical thing after a text adventure would be a click. What do they call them?
Like a graphical adventure game, mouse driven sort of.
Yeah, mouse driven. Yeah,
point and click adventure.
Point and click. Yeah. That's what I was trying to think of. I did decide today what I'm going to do for a theme, and it is. I am not copying Agatha Christie here because that's still under copyright, but I'm going to do a Murder on the Orient Express type of adventure where you have to solve a murder mystery.
Nice.
And it'll be somewhat graphical.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I am looking forward to playing the role of Inspector Thorough.
Yes, exactly.
He's very detail oriented when investigating a crime. That's why he's thorough in all of this.
Precisely.
Yes.
Yes.
Eric, do we want to take a few questions from people in the audience? I know that people had maybe a few questions. Joe says, hey, I would love to lend my voice to a second project since I forgot to ask about the first one. Oh, well, yeah. Joe's one of those people that's always terminally busy. Yeah.
I did consider doing some, what do they call it? Digital additions that you can put on the game, like extensions to it.
Yeah, like little DLC kind of stuff.
Yeah, DLC. That's what I was trying to think of. So I might do that. It comes with the entire editor. The text is nothing is compiled where you can't get to it, so you can modify, the game. You have to have at least 8 megabytes of RAM. And it really, you could go, suffer the heat death of the universe before you finish the game if you try to do it on that kind of computer.
Yeah.
The next game, I want to try very hard not to require so much power. I want it to play on a plus. That's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
So.
We do have a question. Eric Rangel says, hey, if we want to run the game on a modern Mac, will or can Mini vMac or another editor be configured for it?
Yes, it's just a HyperCard stack with external commands added to it. You can piece together your own mini vMac version for, the Macintosh. I don't have OS X available to me, so I wasn't able to put that together. But you can certainly take the assets and just do that. You could also use it in SheepShaver or any of the other emulators.
Mm-hmm.
SheepShaver has a little bit of trouble with graphic transitions with HyperCard stacks, so performance might suffer. But yeah, there's no reason you can't. Anything you can emulate HyperCard in, you can do it.
Yeah. And what I was doing again this evening, which is not maybe the ideal way to do it, but again was done for specifically for the purpose of being able to share the game audio and stuff. I if you run it within an emulator on your local machine, those text responses are like near instantaneous. Like it's zip, 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 zip. There was a little bit of a delay running it inside, but the website I used is infinitemac.org. All I did was take the disk image that you get from the digital download, and I just drug it into the emulator. It shows up as drag it into the browser window. It shows up as a basically as a drive on the system, and then I just launched the game. That was it. That's all I did. So it's so even if you don't have the ability to maybe you want to run it on a local machine, that sounds like that's like too much, even though it's really Eric's for Windows and Linux or Linux people. It's really as simple as just double clicking the emulator and it auto launches and everything is done. And I'm certain that we can talk to one of our Mac friends and get them to build out like a Mac compatible version of the thing, so it's plug-in, or it's kind of like double click compatible for Macintosh people. But it's pretty easy to figure out. If you've ever used Mini vMac, I'm certain that it would work with Snow. I'm certain that it will work with Basilisk 2. I'm certain it will run with SheepShaver. I'm certain it will run with QEMU. If you got a way to like emulate a Mac on a modern machine, you should be good to go. But again, Eric also includes the files and stuff. If you've got a beefy PowerPC Mac, you should be able to play this on real metal if you are so inclined, which might be a fun way to do it for like a future thing. Francois says, what about micropayments? Will I be able to Venmo the various merchants inside the game?
Well, you can use Ron fungible tokens.
Yes, they're catching on. Very cool. All right. Well,
the OS2 release. You'll be waiting a long time. Sorry.
I too am waiting on an OS2 release. You never know. Maybe it'll come out for the Mac or for the Apple IIgs someday. You never know.
I will do future games on the 2GS. This is just too much for a 2GS.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say with all the digitized audio and things like that, that would be really limiting. Plus on the 2GS, your biggest, I guess with like System 6, 602 and stuff like that, you can access HFS partitions, so you're not limited to like a 32 meg partition, but I'm not sure how that would all work, especially on like the base RAM configuration. Maybe if you had like an 8 meg RAM card or something like that, it might help, but that would be fun to play around with and break, that's for sure. So but Eric, thank you so much. Again, the game is called Adventure. You can pick it up over on Eric's Coffee. I'm going to throw the link up one more time. coffee.com/Eric'sEdge/shop. And there's a bunch of different options depending on your budget. $10 gets you in the door. It's a lot of fun for $10. Eric, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Ron. I really appreciate you hosting this tonight.
Yeah, we tried to put this together. I wanted to do this a little bit sooner, but my schedule is nuts at times, and I know you're busy too, and so it's things are what they are for right now. But thank you again, sir.
Yes, thank you.
All right, I want to thank everybody at home spending time here with us. Again, you got lots of choices of where you can spend your free time. It is always appreciated when you spend it with us. So have a wonderful evening. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night. We'll see if it ends.